Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. This is Jacqueline Kinoti, a transformational life coach. So today I'll be talking about why you need to love yourself before you commit either in marriage or in relationship. When I talk about relationship, a person attracts another at the level of their emotional health or at the level of their emotional awareness. So at the level a person is wounded will attract a person who is likely to wound them more. At the level you are emotionally unavailable to yourself, you attract a person that is emotionally unavailable to you. And so before you say I'm committing or maybe in this relationship, or before you say I'm marrying this person, have you in a position to love yourself? If this person is not there to validate you, are you able to be by yourself? Are you able to love yourself? And when I'm talking about love here is understanding your true self. Who are you to your core, and what values do you have? What qualities do you have? Your strength, your weaknesses, your successes, and your failures. Because the moment you don't have yourself, you attract a person that will treat you how you treat yourself. Most of the way that many people treat themselves is how they've been treated by their caregivers at an age. And therefore you need to unlearn so that you understand yourself. Are you in a position to be able to be alone by yourself, that you won't be forcing or being very needed to your partner, that you want them to be there for you every time? Yes, you may be in a relationship, but are you able to individuate yourself, or are you able to meet your needs if your partner is no longer there? So loving yourself is all about understanding yourself, gaining that self-awareness, understanding and putting yourself as a priority. Are you able to put yourself as a priority? That there are those things that you can allow and there are those things that you can't allow. And when you discover yourself, when you love yourself, you are able to love other people. Because if you don't know what love is, if you don't know what love feels like, how are you going to love someone else? How are you going to tell someone else that you love them? And most of the time when people don't know or they don't love themselves, they enter into relationship, they enter into marriages that maybe they are abused but they confuse the abuse with love, especially where maybe the person that they say they love them is the same person that are abusing them. So you're able to understand. When you're loving yourself, you're able to understand who you are at your core, who you are, your true self. Work on those things that make you the qualities that you don't want in a partner. Then get to learn about the qualities that you want in a partner. Cultivate them inside of you. If you want a partner who is caring, a partner who is loving, do you do those things? Are you that kind of a person that is loving, that is caring? If you want a forgiving partner, are you a forgiving partner yourself? So there are those qualities that you need. If you need a particular quality in a partner, are you able to cultivate those qualities in you first? You need to work on yourself, because at the level that you are emotionally, you're going to attract a person that is going to treat you in that kind of manner. And most of these things, that the way you attract a person is like your programming, how you've been programmed. If maybe you experienced rejection at childhood, maybe you experience abandonment at your childhood, then you get a partner that mirrors this quality. Mostly the partners that we attract are mirrors or a reflection of the kind of caregivers that we had at childhood. If you're in a relationship right now, go and look at how your partner treats you. Then compare how they treat you with the way your caregivers or your parents treated you. or maybe in marriage, compare the kind of marriage that you're having. Is it similar to the kind of marriage that your parents had? So unless you are able to learn these things and discover yourself first and love yourself first, so that you can able to have a healthy relationship, discover yourself first. Get to understand yourself, get to work on yourself, get to heal those baggages, that hunger issues, that all those issues that you have, that you feel that maybe you're not good enough. If you feel that maybe you're not good enough, you may remain in abusive relationship because maybe you fear that maybe there is no one else to love you, there is no one who can love you, or because of how you are wounded, because you feel flawed, because you feel not worthy. So that those kind of things that you need to work on. So if you're the kind of person that moves from one relationship to another, if you are coming from a relationship, just have a time to reflect. What is it that makes me attract these emotionally unavailable people? What makes me to attract these abusive people? The solution is not from one relationship to another, into another. It's like you are running away. It is like you are in this addiction relationship that I can't be myself. I have to be in a relationship. You fear being alone. So before that, before you feel like maybe I want maybe to start again, to retry again about relationship issues, just work on yourself. Work on the programming that has programmed you, that has made you get into this kind of relationship. Maybe you're in marriage, maybe you have separated, maybe you have divorced. Don't just within a month again you're into another relationship. You don't want to sit with the emotion to try and reflect on what has been going on. So if in or separated, maybe if you are divorced, first give yourself time and work on yourself. Feel fast, because when you move from one relationship to another, the same programming that attracted you to your previous partner will be the same thing that will attract you to the next person, even though their physique may be different, but they are going to treat you in the same manner. And the solution is first of all, reprogramming yourself so that you can able to attract healthy relationship. So it's very important to understand yourself, to love yourself. Are you able maybe to go on a date alone without your partner? Are you able to be by yourself without needing someone? Are you able to be comfortable with who you are without someone validating you? So when you understand those things, then you won't feel any pressure maybe for marriage, because maybe time is up, because maybe the family is pressuring you that age is not on your side, and maybe there's few things that you need to work on. So don't feel pressured to do things so that to make other people happy. Ask yourself, what can you do so that your life can be better? What can you do so that you can have a healthy relationship? Most people say that maybe men are evil, or women are like this and that. But there are those people who have health, those people who are emotionally aware. And so when you work on yourself, then you are able to attract those people that will mirror the level that you have worked on yourself. So it's very important, before you think of committing, before you think time is running out, before you think it is not on your side, before you think of anything, fast discover yourself first. Love yourself enough, because it is through loving yourself that you can be able to love another. It is through understanding what love is that when you can be able to love another person, because you can't give something that you don't have. You can't offer something that you don't know about. You can't give from an empty cup. So that's all for today. Keep on we are going to keep on talking about these issues: matters relationship, matters marriage, matters mental and emotional health, matters about money, homes, and how we can able to achieve financial freedom. So see you in the next video.